Alright, so welcome to the stream, everybody. Tonight we're going to do a little bit of GT7's new Power Pack. I've had a go at the top right tier, the circuit race that sort of branches out to sort of JGTC. And we're going to work our way probably clockwise, sort of the FF student battle. Let's see how we go. Now, I've had a go at this myself already, obviously, with the previous tests. And the easy mode is quite easy, to be honest with you. This is usually a good halfway point, although these two seem quite far apart in performance, so I don't know if I'll stick with that. And then the hard one is just... yeah, it's I wouldn't say unfair, but it's unlikely you're going to win. I would say that maybe if they were doing this again, it might be easier to set the, not so much the AI, but just the circumstances that you're in. Harder, medium, or easy. But rather than these arbitrary picks. But it is what it is. Anyway, let's give this a go. So I'll be honest with you, I don't really do the practice. It's a whole hour. Who can be asked with that? But this is sort of like quite a thorough simulation, if you like, of a race weekend. So if you want to, you can go to track, come out the pits. Just do a whole hour of this, basically. I think if you were really into it, and this was online maybe, I'd probably do the whole hour of this, but I quickly found I wasn't that bothered, so return to pits, we'll skip. Go to qualify. So again, I like to try and set a good lap, nice and early, and then skip on. Shit. So they don't really do like time penalties in this, which is quite good. So you can be pretty relaxed about not putting you go over the white line or whatever. The clean race bonus can be quite hard to hit in some races, especially because the AI is quite unpredictable. But the AI is a lot better in this mode, a lot better. I feel like you're racing against people. Here we go. Oh dear. That's the one downside about this. If you're doing a quali lap and you run into AI, they won't get out of your way. Kind of annoying. Okay, cool. Right, so I don't think that's a pole position lap, but that's probably for the best, actually. So let's skip on. Today's stream is brought to you by Pepsi Max, like every stream is, in fact, because apparently I can't live without it. No calories, maximum taste, or whatever it is they go for these days. Good thing as well about this mode is that if you set the medium car and someone else goes in the fast car, they don't soup up the other car to that level. You're still the same power as what they would be. So I think the medium one's the one to go for. Okay, cool. So front row, not for pole position. Very close though. Alright, here we go. This is basically the AI in action. Which car's mine? Dial up the TCS to start with, and so I'm down towards a little hat for you. Get semi-decent starts. Okay, cool. I'd like to see this AI actually on Gran Turismo 8 just across the board. It's so much more alive than the normal AI is. I think I've had a few track limits violations there. No cool. Don't think I'm getting the clean race bonus. Sorry. Yeah, Zono. Weird because Gran Turismo has always been quite bad for AI normally. I think this is easily the most advanced AI racing game AI I've ever seen. This Sophia 3.0. Easily. Last lap, here we go. It's not looking good, is it? Ah, oh, you bastard! I bumped him on the way out of the corner. If I hadn't done that, I'd have won. Oh. That's the first time I've not won a race as well. That's so annoying. Clean race, that's a consolation prize. Okay, cool. Big what are they? 5 laps. Alright, cool. Come back that one. Hagasuka. 3 laps. It is a cool one. Porsche Cup. American Muscle Cars. Camaro and the Mustang. They're also featured in the Australian Supercar series. Literally just those 2 cars. That's cool. Where's that? We're doing Sega. Michelin. Windmills, Sardinia. Oh, these are the old school races. Grand Valley. Shame I haven't got one at Mount Panorama. Okay, let's do Hagasuka. So we'll skip practice. Straight to quality. 11 minutes. Oh, lucky me. With quality as well, you want to get out as soon as possible, purely because otherwise you're going to get caught by traffic, which you don't want. Next time I stream this, actually, I might well get the VR headset out as well, so we can see what I see. See. This thing's slippery. Spill my life through. Seriously, this might as well be on ice. Apex? What Apex? Great, because I have a wife. No kids then. You know, you know. The reason why as well I persist with qualifying, even though you don't get any like stars for it or anything, is purely because it's quite hard to overtake in the race. So I suppose you might be worth doing it if you've got like the higher power version. Anyway, at the medium level, it's quite hard to overtake cars, so it's still worth doing the extra 2 laps, even if the race itself is only 3. Feeling good about this. White lines? It's the track, Alex. Okay, good. That's not a bad lap. There we go. 6 seconds up. That'll probably come down to about 2.5. Or 3.5 maybe. Fastest 2 minutes of my life. Well, almost the fastest 2 minutes of my life. Sweet. Okay, cool. No one was on track at the end. Good. Pole position, baby, and by a mile as well. 3.5 seconds. Try to avoid the traffic, take things at your own pace. I won't win. Cool ass looking cars, to be fair. Shame you can't drive as any of them. Yeah, let's do a start without TCS. Okay, that was actually quite good. Normally I'm absolutely terrible off the line. That BMW looks sick. Yeah, the Skyline too as well. Let's go, baby! Alright, we're streaking over here, we're looking good. It's a good car, actually. It's not faster than my qualifying lap, I feel like it was. I just started like a full lap, start finish lines at the back of the grid. Why are you following the grid? Actually, well, that's going to be stuff. Alright, last lap, here we go. Alright, we're looking good. Last some corners now. Tidy. Very tidy. Yes, good luck. I'll do. Clean race bonus, as if. I'll take it though. Okay. Good race. Right, now I'm going to try and go back to the first one, but we're not just going to do it again. We're going to up the ante this time and go for the higher power car. Sorry, we're going to try and come back from the back of the grid with a skip quali. Don't want to make it too easy. So this will either be really cool or a good showing for how much better the AI is, and definitely not a showing about how terrible I am in this game. Practice ended. Okay, so you can't just skip quali, so you just got to travel fast. Oh, yeah. There's only 10 cars though, so we'll see how this goes. Alright, here we go. There's another downside as well, as you can't skip this. So if you need to do a race repeatedly, it does become a bit of a pain, because it introduces all cars on the grid. And that's as much as, I think, 24 or 20? There we go. Not me leading by the end of that one. What is this? Oh my god. I mean, it obviously means I'm amazing at this game. Okay, so I don't know if this works with all events, but clearly with some of the earlier ones you can get away with skipping even quality. Pick the easier car. You don't get stars or anything for it, so they're like qualifying for or anything, so okay, so that was way too easy. I'll take it, but was it? Was it, Sarah? Focus. Alright, cool. Yeah, I think I cleared almost the entire grid by like the first corner, and then the last of them by certainly the first lap. So, yeah, I mean that's another way of challenging yourself. Maybe if you find the medium is a bit too hard and the easy is too easy. Okay, so we're going to take a little break there. When I pick up later, it'll probably be Rocket League or something. But until then, thanks for watching, and egg.